And in business news, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, has welcomed ExxonMobil's proposed $10 billion investment in Nigeria's deep water operations. This is according to a statement issued by the VP spokesperson, Mr. Stanley Nwacha. He said the Vice President made the remark during a high-level meeting with ExxonMobil executives on the sidelines of the ongoing 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York, United States. The Vice President said the proposed $10 billion investment in Nigeria's deep water oil operations by ExxonMobil is a clear testament to the economic reforms and investment-friendly policies of President Bola Tinubu's administration. Earlier, the chairman and managing director of Exxon affiliates in Nigeria, Sean Harris, reaffirmed the company's commitment to investing in Nigeria. Meanwhile, the National Bureau of Statistics says price of beans, egg, bread, rice, yam, and other food items witnessed significant increases in August 2024. The Bureau said this in its Selected Food Price Watch report for August 2024, released in Abuja. According to the report, the average price of 1 kilogram of brown beans increased by 271.5% from 692 naira 95 kobo recorded in August 2023 to more than 2,574 naira in August 2024. On a month-on-month basis, 1 kilogram of brown beans increased by 5.31% in August, from 2,444 naira recorded in July 2024. The report shows that the average price of medium-sized eggs, 12 pieces, increased by 121.9% the year-on-year basis, and that's from 1,033 recorded in August 2023 to 2,289 in August 2024. In addition, the average price of 1 kilogram of local rice rose by 148.41% year-on-year, from 737 naira recorded in August 2023 to 1,331 naira in August 2024. Report also said that an average price of 1 kilogram of tuber of yam increased by 188.3% on a year-on-year basis, from 576 naira in August to 1,661 naira in August 2024. Asian stocks bucked the global trend to extend the China-led rally today, fueled by persistent optimism over the country's aggressive stimulus package and news that more support could be in the works. In a broader market, equities in Asia got an additional boost after China's leaders pledged to support the struggling economy through forceful interest rate cuts and adjustment to fiscal and monetary policies, amongst other things. Chinese stocks extended their gains on the back of an announcement with the CSI 300 blue chip index last up 1.9%. The Shanghai Composite Index advanced 1.62%. The CSI maintained the real estate index jumped 5%, as Beijing also said it would make efforts to put the real estate sector out of its slump. Hong Kong's Hang Seng opened new tab and rose 3%, while the Hang Seng Mainland Properties Index surged 9%. That propelled MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside of Japan to an over 2-year high, with the index last up 1.5%. Japan's Nikkei similarly rode the wave of buying and gained 2.5%. Features pointed to a strong open in Europe, with the Euro Stock 50 adding 0.67%. FTSE gained 0.43%. S&P 500 added 0.55%. Nasdaq features jumped 1%. Labour members have formally passed a motion calling for the winter full payment cut for pensioners to be reversed. The motion was put forward by Sharon Garham, the General Secretary of the United. Now she opened the debate criticizing Prime Minister Shettima for removing the allowance while leaving the super-rich untouched. The defeat came as a blow to Downing Street, as the Prime Minister and his ministerial team had repeatedly said throughout the party conference that the move demonstrated that they could be trusted with taxpayers' money.
They promised homes, and they built a national health service on the back of crisis. There wasn't a story of tightening belts or making some of the poorest in our society pay. Friends, people simply do not understand. I do not understand how our new Labour government can cut the winter fuel allowance for pensioners and leave the super-rich untouched. This is not what people voted for. It's the wrong decision and it needs to be reversed.
It was the same story on everything. Energy security, the housing crisis, telling people they're tough on crime without building enough prison places, fixing your attention on those issues, not on growth, technology, climate change, public services, the ageing population, the cost of living crisis, or any of the challenges that this country desperately needed to face up to.
The International Monetary Fund has approved the $7 billion, representing £5.25 billion to cash-strapped Pakistan. Now, the country is due to receive the $1 billion of the loan, with the balance to be paid out over the next 3 years. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif welcomed the decision and thanked the head of IMF, Kristalina Georgieva, and her team. Pakistan has taken more than 20 loans from the IMF since 1958 and is currently its fifth largest debtor. IMF said the new program will require sound policies and reforms to stabilize and help make the economy more resilient. The Southern Asian nation has pledged that it would pay the last loan from the international lender. As part of the deal, Islamabad agreed to a number of unpopular measures, including increasing the amount of tax it collects from people and businesses. The IMF approved a $3 billion bailout for Pakistan in July. It also received funds from allies Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. At the time, Mr. Sharif said the bailout was a major step forward in efforts to stabilize the economy. Facebook owner Meta Platforms shows off its first working prototype of augmented reality glasses called Orion, as the California company sketched out its aspirations for products that would bring the virtual world into the real one. The Orion glasses are made of magnesium alloy and powered by custom silicon. Users will be able to interact with the glass through the hand-tracking voice and wristband neural interface. According to the chief executive, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, there is a plan to make it smaller, sleeker, and more low-cost before releasing it to customers. Meta also showed off its AI chat box capabilities for its services and the new Quest mixed reality headset. Shares registered a record high on Wednesday, up 0.9% at $568.31.
This is Orion, our first fully functioning prototype, and if I do say so, the most advanced glasses the world has ever seen. They're not a headset, no wires, less than 100 grams. They need wide field of view, holographic displays, sharp enough to pick up details, bright enough to see in different lighting conditions, large enough to display a cinema screen or multiple monitors for working wherever you go, whether you're in a coffee shop or on a plane or wherever you are. It is an absolutely incredible amount of technology to be able to miniaturize and fit into a pair of glasses and a small puck that goes with it to help power the whole thing.
And wrapping up business news, you have U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude as a crude oil market selling at $68.57, and it's down 1.61%. Brent is also with a margin of 1.62%, sell at $72.27. Bonnie Light is down 2.84%, sell at $78.62. OPEC basket is up 0.91% to sell at $75.12.